Me and me mum and me dad and me gran went off to Waterloo. And me and me mum and me dad and me gran with a bucket of Vindaloo. Down, 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 down. Kick it. That's where you're supposed to do the na-na-nas.
I'm just a bit taken aback, really, because that was horrific.
It's football, Matthew. It's
football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming.
Question.
Is it?
Is football coming home?
I doubt it, Alan.
We always say it's coming home. It's been 60 years since it came
I remember
home.
when I first started singing that song, and that was for the Euros, and it was going to be 30 years.
Yeah.
30 years of hurt.
It's been a long time coming. So anyway, Matthew, hello.
Hello.
Matthew.
This is exciting.
I know. This is an impromptu, off-the-cuff, special mid-season episode. And it's concerning the World Cup, Matthew, which starts tomorrow.
I know, I'm excited.
I love the World Cup.
I do.
As people know, we are big football fans, supporting the mighty Plymouth Argyle. But of course, that extends to international games, Matthew. And the World Cup, once every 4 years, I get very excited. Have you got anything you do around the World Cup that you do every time?
I never get excited by it.
Did you never actually get excited?
Until about now.
Yeah, until it's literally around the corner.
I'm not bothered about the opening ceremony.
No.
Don't care for it.
Especially since it's being held in America. And
Is the opening ceremony... Well, yeah, it will be in America.
Really, yeah.
They wouldn't have let Mexico or Canada have it.
Of course they wouldn't. They do go over the top, though, don't they? So
yeah.
I don't think I'll even bother watching the opening ceremony. But I will watch the opening match tomorrow, Matthew.
Of course I will.
Which is... Who's the opening match? Mexico versus South Africa.
Well, that should be a game to watch, Alan.
Well, Matthew, it's always good to watch the first game. But yes, I haven't been excited about it up until now.
I never do.
But now I'm buzzing. Now it's tomorrow.
Let me in. Let me watch them, please.
Yes, please.
I suppose the only downside is kick-off times.
Yeah, there are some later. Tomorrow's 8 o'clock, but there are some games 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I think they have tried to do it where your own home nation is watchable. I think ours are like 9 o'clock, are they?
It depends on... I think the group stages, yes. However, depending on if we finish first, second or third, and if we come bottom of the group, Matthew, we'll have no more games to worry about. But if we finish first, then they're pretty good. If we don't, then we've got some late ones in the knockout stages. However, I really hope we do finish first in the group because I've taken some leave around the games that will come because of that.
Well, Alan...
So if we don't, I'm going to be rushing around trying to get time off.
Forget about all of that. We know full well we're winning it. We have already been talking about going to the parade.
Oh, yeah, we have, haven't we?
So, in my head, it's a foregone conclusion we're winning.
Who are we going to beat in the final?
France.
Oh, who takes Spain out then?
France.
Oh, who takes Argentina out then?
France.
Sounds like they've got a very, very bad run in.
Don't give us France until the final, please.
So yes, what I do every 4 years before the World Cup, I've got a little tradition that I do, and I generally
I don't know about this, do I?
I generally do it on my own.
Okay.
But I watch the 1966 World Cup final.
It was on BBC Two the other night, Alan.
I watch it every year. Well, not every year, every 4 years before the World Cup. So I'm either going to be doing that today or tomorrow. Because I haven't done it yet this year. But no, I like it. I like to watch it and pretend it's the first time I've seen it.
Now, for anybody that doesn't know, can you explain the significance of that match?
I mean, surely everybody knows,
well,
don't they? The 1966 World Cup was the first and only time, Matthew, that England lifted the World Cup.
Yeah.
And it was 2-2 at full time between England and West Germany. So it went to extra time. And Gordon Banks scored a brace in extra time. And it came with the quote...
Not sure he did he?
Gordon Banks, he was the goalkeeper.
He was the goalkeeper. I mean, if he had... When you said that, I was like, hang on a minute, he was the goalkeeper.
Yeah, no, Gordon Banks. Who scored the goals? Jeff Hurst.
Some people on the pitch, Alan, they think it's all over.
It is now.
It would have been if Gordon Banks had scored.
It would have been. Oh my God, that was a pretty big muck
for
up,
someone
wasn't
that watches it every 4 years.
Well, I haven't seen it for 4 years, Matthew.
Can you remember what happened to the trophy in that year?
Is that the one time where it went missing, got stolen? The Jules Rimet?
Yeah.
Or was that the new one?
No, I'm pretty sure that was it.
Was it ever found?
Yeah, didn't a dog find it?
I can't remember.
For anybody that can help us with that little conundrum.
Yeah, if you know where the Jules Rimet trophy ended up, I wouldn't mind a little look at it.
Do you think we're going to win it this year?
I always, in the weeks up to it, I'm like I always go like, no, we've got no chance. There's no hope. You know, it was a fluke the first time we won it. We're never going to win it. And then I start reasoning why we could. And my reasons this year, Matthew, are Thomas Tuchel. Like Gareth Southgate, up until the last few years, he's played individuals and he's played good players, but they've never really gelled, never really worked well as a team.
They've been shoehorned into positions, haven't they? I think past managers have always been guilty of picking the name.
Yeah, rather than
the
who works
11
well
best
together.
names, yeah. I think that's been a problem for England for as long as I've been watching them.
But, Matthew,
hang on.
I
wait
think
a minute.
Thomas Tuchel, he's some of the names he's dropped, some of the names he's included, I think he's trying to put together a team, people that work together well, and actually
no egos.
It's a different way of approaching it, and we needed that because the last few tournaments, you look at the teams, you're like, well, there's no reason why we can't win this, but we haven't. So he's trying something different. He's trying to form a team rather than a group of individuals all shoehorned onto 11 places on the field. And I think, that's my reasoning. That's where I'm going now. Actually, with that, why couldn't we win it? We're one of the 4 top favourites.
Along with
Spain, France, Argentina.
So Argentina are the only non-European team that are... Well, they're the holders, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they've got to be favourites. They've got to be up there.
To be honest with you, it's like, well, if you look at us versus any other team, apart from maybe those 3 that we've just mentioned, you look at it and go, well, yeah, why shouldn't England win that?
Yeah, England can beat anybody.
On their day.
On their day. We just don't have enough of those days.
And we don't have enough confidence because of the last few tournaments.
Do you think that's some of that? Because I was listening to a podcast the other day and it was from an ex-player and he was saying the pressure that they felt from the media, not necessarily from the fans' expectations, but more from the media. Mainstream media put all this pressure onto players. Golden generation, Beckham, Rooney, Lampard, Scholes, all of those lot. I mean, Phil Babb, what a player.
Oh.
That's the first time we've ever got him into a pod.
It is.
Which is surprising. We should have won more tournaments.
Yeah, we
should.
But
that pressure that comes from the media, and I think we're the only nation that has that huge expectation from the media. Yeah. That can't help the players.
No, of course it can't. No, it puts undue pressure on them, and it's almost like instead of going out, I mean, you don't enjoy it then. It's pressure, and it's we've got to perform, we've got to get a result here. And when you don't, it's devastating. And I just think a fresh manager with fresh ideas, a different approach,
a German manager,
can only do good things with like I said, a different approach.
Where do you stand with our manager? And I see a lot of people kicking off about this on social media. He's obviously our first German manager.
Yeah.
When England go out to play and they play the national anthem and then people moan on social media that he's not singing it.
Why would he?
Exactly.
He's German.
Why would he?
I understand.
Most of our players don't sing it, Alan.
A lot of people would want an English person to manage the England team, and I think understandably so.
I want the best person.
Yeah, and if he's willing to do it and he's going to do his best, which I think he is. I think he's taking the job seriously. He's
it's his reputation.
Absolutely, he's not going to sit there and do a half-assed job, is he? And the fact that it's a national team rather than a club team is neither here nor there. But I wouldn't expect him to sing the German national anthem. No, if I was the manager for Germany, I wouldn't be singing Deutschland, Deutschland über alles.
I think I'd quite like you to.
Well, maybe I shall surprise you with that one day. I don't know all the words, obviously.
But I see so many people moan about it. I couldn't care less. I'm not bothered if anybody sings it. I just want everybody to turn up and hopefully do all right.
The thing is, there's so many opinions, and with social media these days, Twitter's the worst for it. Everyone's got an opinion.
Sorry, X.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matthew.
How dare you?
Everyone's got an opinion. And they're so contradictory. Some people think Like, take Harry Maguire for an example. So many people think he should be in the team. Yeah. And so many people think, it's time he wasn't in the team. And there's these arguments. It's like, well, actually, why are we arguing about it? We're not in charge. Thomas Tuchel's picked the team. It's done and dusted. He's not going to change his mind because you think Slabhead should be in the team.
If you were in charge, going into the Croatia game, our first game of the tournament,
yes,
who would be your starting 11? Forget the squad that Tuchel's picked. If you were going to pick your starting 11 for the Croatia game, the opening match, who would you be picking?
Right, well, first of all, I've never been a fan of Jordan Pickford.
Funny enough, neither have I. I hate him at Everton, but actually for England, he does all right. What I do like about him, sorry to interrupt.
You carry on.
He's got a bit of an attitude, I think, but most keepers have that. But actually, when he plays for England, he does all right.
I would still start James Trafford ahead of him.
You would start James Trafford. I mean, that's the first shock.
I like James Trafford. I think he's a very good keeper. But
I don't think he's played enough.
I might be just a bit of a personal vendetta because I really do not like Jordan Pickford. But
is it because he's a Geordie?
No, it's not that.
Are you sure? Oh, I mean, fine. That's the first shock.
I would start with James Trafford. Who would you put in goal then?
I mean, I'm the same as you when it comes to Pickford.
I'm just going to have a little sip from my egg cup-sized glass.
Well, you did specifically ask for a drop.
And then I said, I'll have a cup. Well, I suppose I can't argue.
It's an egg cup.
It's a very small cup, but thank you.
Thank you for the water. I would still pick Pickford purely based on he does generally perform well. And I think he commands his area quite well for England. And I think the centre-backs, whoever that pairing might be, I think they trust him. And I think your defenders only play as well as your keeper.
Do you know what? Bit of a weird one. Why don't we put Nigel Martin in goal?
Good old Nigel. I wonder if he listens. I should ask him next time I see him.
He's a good lad, he is.
And if he doesn't listen, the next job I do for him, that price is going up.
Yeah, but he should double it at least.
Unbelievable. First £1 million goalkeeper, just throw that in there.
Yeah, he was a good goalie, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was very good.
Whenever I go through a Cornish 11, I will start, right, number 1, Nigel Martin. Then I go, who else would I put in there?
Can he play left back? Can he play centre back? Jordan Pickford for me.
All right, fine. Moving on to defence.
So what are you going for at the back?
Let's do it based on like a standard 4-4-2. Obviously they won't play that, but let's just choose 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, 2 attackers.
Okay.
Let's do it that way. I mean, that's not the formation that Tuchel's going to play, but for the purposes of the pod, let's make it simple. Let's bring it down to basics.
Very 1990s.
Yeah, we'll simplify it.
4-4-2. For anybody that doesn't know, that's 4 at the back, 4 in midfield, and 2 up front.
So, defenders, who we go in? I think
I will go left back, and I'm going to go for O'Reilly from Man City. I think he's absolutely brilliant.
I like
Young
that.
lad. He's done well at City this season. A lot of character, no fear. I think he'll do really well.
I like that at all. I like that at all. I like that pick.
You like it.
O'Reilly is a great pick. What do you think about Mark Gahey?
I really like him. My only criticism with Gahey is I think if you're a centre-back, you've got to be quite vocal. Because you're the one, you see everything.
Yeah,
if you're in centre-back position, you see everything that's in front of you.
He needs to be a strong, solid player, vocally as well as physically.
Yeah, and I don't feel that from him. The problem is then, whoever you put alongside him, I don't think any of our centre-backs are overly vocal. Konza, John Stones, I can't remember the other ones that Tuchel's picked. Kwanzaa from Bayer Leverkusen, I think he's in there. None of them are very vocal. I'd say they're all very nice people. Do you know what I mean by that, though?
Yeah,
they're just nice people.
They're good lads.
Yeah.
Who are you playing in centre-back then?
Centre-back, so I've got O'Reilly at left-back. My centre-back pairing
It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard. I mean, look, I would still go Harry Maguire.
Well, he's not in the.
He's not in the
squad.
He's not in the squad. No, but I still think he's that presence. He's a big lad. He's a unit. He's good in the air. He'll give people a bollocking if he thinks they need it.
Right, but we're picking from the squad.
For me, it's good. I think he'll go for John Stones. It's not who I would pick just because he hasn't played much football. I would go for Konza from Aston Villa and Mark Gahey.
Yeah, I think
that's probably the two best defenders that have played good football for the season. That's who I'm going for. And at right back...
But you reckon he'll pick John Stones
think
over who?
I think he'll probably drop Konza.
Yeah.
But I don't think he should. I think Konza's actually one of our best defenders, which is surprising. We're not sport for choice at the back.
Not really.
Years ago, when you look back through the squad, Ferdinand, Terry, Tony Adams, Sol Campbell,
Phil Babb,
what a lad. We've always been quite sport for choice back there. Yeah. I think it's probably our weakest position now.
Yeah.
Mine would be Konza and Gahey with Reece James at right back.
I like Reece James, but I don't think he'll be starting him either.
You don't?
I don't think. Do you think he'll start James?
Yeah, because out of all the defenders that he picked, he's the only recognised right back.
That's a good point, actually.
See, I was. A lot of people don't like Trent. I get it. He's not the best defender, but I still would have taken him because if anything happens to Reece James,
you're shoehorning again. Then
yeah, we don't have a natural replacement. I mean, I can't even think of the other lads that we got. I think Liveramento's there.
Dan Burn.
Neither of those play right back.
Jed Spence.
I don't know if he played right back for Spurs did he this season. I think he's more of a left back. So we've got two left back backups.
Yeah.
With O'Reilly.
And no spare right back.
Yeah, so then I think Kwanzaa, not to be mistaken with Konza. I think Kwanzaa from Bayer Leverkusen. I think he does play there sometimes if needed, but
again,
if you're not doing it regularly, then I think it's a bit of a mistake. So for me, James starts.
So we're going for O'Reilly, Mark Gahey,
Ezri Konza,
and then
Reece James.
All right, fair enough.
I think that's our strongest back four.
Moving into midfield.
Okay, fine.
I mean, I have got a lot of time for Jude Bellingham. I think he's excellent. I think he's got a bit of an ego.
We're going for two up front. Can we just pull one of the two from up front slightly back so it plays just behind the striker?
That's absolutely fine.
I think that's where Bellingham would play.
Yeah, you want him just behind.
I'm
assuming Harry Kane.
Yeah.
You can't not play him. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've never been a massive fan of Harry Kane. However, his numbers are undeniable and you can't not play him. So even me, who's not a massive fan of Harry Kane, admits he's got to be on the field.
I think a lot of people probably have the same opinion.
Yeah.
Again, I think he's a nice guy.
Oh, bless his heart.
And I think at some point he will go down as England's best ever centre forward.
I think you're probably right. So inadvertently, we've done the attack there straight away. It's Harry Kane up front with Bellingham just behind him. Fine. Okay. So in the midfield
four,
who are we thinking there?
So mine would be, I think the two centre midfields will be Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson.
Whenever I say Declan Rice, I have to say it Declan
Rice.
Because of the commentator, he also says Declan Rice.
Declan
Rice and who?
Elliot Anderson.
What
a player he is.
He's a very good player. Nottingham Forest.
At the moment, I think he'll be off to Manchester City very soon.
It does sound like it, Matthew.
Which I'm very sad about. I thought Plymouth Argyle might have put a cheeky bid in.
I think they did. I think it was turned down.
£3.75 was never going to be sufficient, Alan.
You know, you've got to do it for the love if it's transfers like that.
Absolutely.
Wingers.
Difficult one, this, because this is an area where we are quite spoilt.
Yeah.
We have some cracking forward players. I'm not a huge fan of Marcus Rashford.
Although he's had a good season.
Has he though at Barcelona?
Well, compared to the last few.
Yeah. I think Tuchel will play Marcus Rashford. I wouldn't. My wingers would be Bukayo Saka.
I knew he was going to say that.
On the right, because I think he is our best right winger.
Agreed.
I think he complements Harry Kane quite well because he gets the ball and he gets it in, and I think Harry Kane needs that. He doesn't need people dicking about.
He just needs someone to give him the ball in the box.
Give me the ball and I'll score a goal.
Yeah.
Fine, simple. Controversially, maybe I would go for Morgan Rogers.
Okay.
On the other side, I really like Morgan Rogers. Aston Villa player, absolutely fantastic. Good end to the season, in form. And I think that's key. He's in form. He was playing.
Yeah.
So that would be mine.
What are your feelings on Kobe Mainoo?
He's in a difficult situation whereby you drop in either Elliot Anderson or Declan Rice. Declan Rice has just won the Premier League. Declan. So he's not getting dropped, and he's probably up there.
Do you think he would be first choice sub?
For the midfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only way that maybe he gets in, I think if he's not playing, if he's playing, I think it's Elliot Anderson who's dropping out, because I just don't think you can drop Declan Rice because he's our best holding midfielder.
Yeah.
So I think the only way that you're not playing Elliot Anderson is if you're not really bothered about playing two defensive midfielders.
You could probably, well, you were saying this earlier actually, for the group stages, because we're playing in inverted commas weaker opposition, you could probably do with at least one attacking central midfielder.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, who's our group? We've got Croatia first, then Ghana, and then Panama.
Yeah.
Croatia's our hardest game, so maybe two holding midfielders that protect the back four makes sense.
But the other two games,
Ghana and Panama, we should be. We should. I'm sorry, I'm just smiling watching you drinking your water from that egg cup. I don't. If it was me, I don't feel the need to play two holding midfielders. We should be good enough, and Declan Rice should be good enough to be able to contain any threat from both of those teams.
They're going to be very defensive, those games, on the opposition's part. That's the main issue we're going to have there. The fact that there's going to be 11 players behind the ball, and we've got to try and get through that somehow, which is difficult. And
we play worse. Our best football comes from when we're on the front foot,
and we're playing better teams. We have better games.
When we have more of the ball, playing the teams. Take the New Zealand game the other day, the friendly. I know it was a friendly, and players aren't going to be going gun ho because they don't want to get injured. Fair enough.
And it was two teams over each 45 minutes.
Yeah. But when we have a lot of possession, it's almost like we go, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Now what do we do? When we're on the attack, if we've broken down an attack from the opposition, we've got the ball and we just go for it, we're far more fluid.
Matthew, we're like the Lincoln City of international football.
How dare you? That's another conversation we'll have later.
2 words. Eze. What's happened with his name?
He's suddenly changed.
Eberiche Eze has now Eberiche Eze.
All the time he was at Crystal Palace, Eze. He's moved to North London and it's now Eze.
What's happening there?
I don't know, but he's come out and said it's Eze.
Yeah.
How it's spelt though, I know you can't really go on that.
But obviously, we were saying Eze, he's gone, no, it's not, it's Eze.
Yeah, but he's suddenly done that. For the last 4 years, everyone's been going Eze.
Yeah.
What, and then he's suddenly got a move and went, I might as well tell you all now.
I've been meaning to bring it up.
There's someone that's been playing on my mind a little bit. Yeah.
Where does he fit into the team?
I actually really like him.
I do
was
as well.
Gutted when he went to Arsenal. He won't because he won the league. I really like him.
I don't think the Arsenal fans have mentioned that, have they?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. Damn it. I really like him. I think this is what we said a minute ago. Our attacking options are absolute. I don't think there's another team, maybe France, Spain, that have got a better midfield and forward line than England. I don't think there's another national team out there that have got a better.
There are so many options.
We've got, we're almost spoilt for choice.
Ollie Watkins, fantastic striker. What do you think about Tony being in the team?
I quite like Tony. He's an arsehole.
I think your team needs one of them.
If you're behind, if we get to the latter stages and we're playing Spain, he's an arsehole.
Yeah.
And I think we need that. The only problem with him is he's had a really good season. He scored a lot of goals and a lot of penalties. Very good penalty taker,
Yeah.
which I reckon that's why he's in. But he did it in the Saudi league.
Yeah.
That would be my only concern. But hey, look, he's in the team. I actually quite like him.
There's a player I don't know a lot about, Matthew. And he came on and played against New Zealand in the friendly.
I know who you're going to say.
Rio.
Ngamoa.
And he was excellent.
Yeah.
And he's only a young lad, isn't he? What is
17.
he? 17. And
yeah, plays for Liverpool.
That's right.
I watched him quite a bit. Unfortunately, my wife is a Liverpool fan. I don't know how a Man United fan and a Liverpool fan ever ended up together, but hey, Alan, it did.
I'm so sorry, Matthew.
I'm still having counselling.
So tell me about Rio then, because like I say, I don't really know a lot about him. However, watching him the other night against New Zealand excited me, Matthew, and that's what I want.
He reminds me very much
of a young Phil Babb.
No.
That's a shame.
He's actually better than Phil Babb.
What?
I know. It's a similar situation to when Theo Walcott came through.
Yeah. And actually Rooney a little bit.
Yeah, but both of those players, a lot of people thought he was going to make the full team, the full squad.
Yeah.
I think it's possibly one of the worst things that could have happened, because if you look over 20 years, these young players that get brought into the team too young tend to not do so well.
Yeah.
He's great. He's very direct, front foot. He's got no fear. And I think any player at that age, I think that's how they all play. They haven't had time.
You want them to keep that.
Yeah, but that's the difficulty, isn't
it?
It's a lot of these young players can't keep that. He's definitely one for the future. And watching him quite a bit over the last season, he's very direct, really skillful, can get past his man. The only thing that lets him down is his final ball.
Yeah.
I think he tries to do a little bit too much. But, however, if he had been in the squad...
He's young and full of spunk, though, Matthew.
He's full of what?
You heard.
He better not be.
He bloody is. 17-year-old lad.
I think he would have been a good option to have in the squad, purely because nobody else really knows anything about him.
Yeah, he's
and
an
for
unknown.
him to come on in like the 80th minute when we're maybe just needing something different and a fresh pair of legs.
Being as skillful as that, the other player's going to go, what? Who the hell is this kid?
Being that skillful and he can get past his man, then you're looking at potentially penalties, because if you're getting past your last man and you're in the penalty area and they're bringing him down, then that's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to be a star. Liverpool fans absolutely love it. Although there has been suggestions that Bayern Munich are after him.
Really?
Which I'd be absolutely surprised if Liverpool let him fall through. I'm sure he was at Chelsea. I'm sure he was a Chelsea academy player.
Do you want me to find out?
Yeah, go on then. Have a quick look. You're going to tell us
He was at Chelsea under 18s. You're right. He played for them 9 times.
And I can't believe Chelsea let him go. The problem with Chelsea, they're too many players.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good player. And he got man of the match, didn't he? Against New Zealand. I mean, let's be honest, Alan, I think you and I could have probably got man of the match in that friendly.
I'm just a bit disappointed Ben Wayne didn't come on for
New Zealand. Good
it's
old,
a shame.
The Wayne train.
Ex
for anybody
Plymouth
that
Argyle
doesn't
player.
know, yeah, ex Plymouth Argyle.
So okay, we've talked about the team. What about the actual tournament itself? Because I have got here, Matthew, because I'm a bit of a geek and a bit of a maths nerd.
I think this is why we're best friends, because we love all this kind of...
Yeah, I love deep diving into it. So I've done permutations for England.
I beg your pardon.
I have done, this is the last time I'm going to say it, permutations for England.
That's disgusting.
In the instances that they finish first, second, or go through as the third best qualifier, and their likely routes to the final, Matthew.
Again, for anybody that doesn't know, it's paramount that England finish top of our group.
It is for my leave and me being able to watch the games,
Yeah.
and actually looking at these potential routes, it's a much easier route.
It's an easier run to the final, finishing top.
So if we're winners, we're likely to play in the round of 32 Uzbekistan.
I beg your pardon?
Uzbekistan,
Yeah.
or the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
This is my... Before you carry on with this is my only criticism with this World Cup.
Criticise away.
Just the sheer quantity of teams in it.
more than extra.
I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make all these lower teams actually have something to play for. Because more often than not, they turn up to qualifiers, they get battered every week.
But the thing is, some of these teams like Curacao and Haiti,
Jordan,
they're going to get battered every game.
Yeah, so that was going to be my point. I think it's worse for the World Cup if you've got these lower teams turning up to a World Cup and they're getting battered 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-0.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody needs to see that. Yeah, it's great for a neutral, but is that going to really encourage these teams to... I think what they should do...
You never know, though. On the day, Plymouth Argyle beat Liverpool 1-0 in the FA Cup not long ago. They might get a sneaky 1-1 draw for Curacao. They'll be over the bloody moon,
maybe.
Mate.
However, I think what they should do at international level is do the same as what they do at club level. They have the Champions League for all the best teams in Europe. Then they have the Conference League, or Europa League and Conference League, for the teams that then aren't quite good enough to be in the Champions League, but they've still got a tournament that they can play in. And I think they should look at doing that.
Maybe have 2 or 3 tiers of World Cup.
Yeah. I think that would be better, because then at least the lower teams have actually got a chance of doing something. You look at the Conference League in club football over the last couple of years. Crystal Palace have won it.
Yeah.
West Ham have won it.
Would you do a qualification system as well? So if you won like the second tier, you'd automatically be in the
Yeah, I think so. And still do it on rankings as well. Wherever you are in the rankings, then the higher up the rankings you go.
Wales might have a chance of going to a tournament then.
Maybe.
I mean, that was a bit of a low blow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, if we win the group, round of 32 is Uzbekistan or Congo. We should be winning.
But again, as we've said, lower opposition. They got nothing to play for.
So if we get through that, a round of 16 would likely. This isn't guaranteed, Matthew, but statistically likely to be Mexico or South Korea. Now, I would worry about Mexico in that instance because that game would be played in Mexico City.
Yeah.
I also think South Korea are not a bad team, but we should also be winning that game.
South Korea?
Yeah.
I'd rather play in South Korea than North Korea.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I don't think anyone would beat them.
North Korea are going to be winning it in their country on the news reports, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, they're not in it, but they're going to be winning it. That's good.
And who are we to argue?
So quarter-final, if we got through that round, would then be against Brazil most likely, but could also be against France or Morocco.
So this is where it gets a bit spicy. Yeah. Morocco, you've just mentioned them. They're one of my rank outsiders.
I think they could do very well.
They have a great squad.
They're very, very good. They could do very well. So the quarter-final, Brazil most likely, or France, Morocco.
What's your take on Brazil?
I mean, they're not like they used to be, are they?
I think
when we were growing up, they were the team. They were the world domination.
You tuned in to watch them.
Yeah.
Everybody
they were
exciting.
Exciting. They were excellent. Great. They were brilliant. And they won World Cups. They've won 5, haven't they? They've won the most World Cups out of anyone.
Which, was it the South Africa World Cup? A few years back.
Africa.
Didn't Germany beat them like 7-0 or something like that?
Yeah.
And I think that was like the moment where everyone just kind of went, oh yeah, it's not Brazil really anymore.
I think Brazil will be coming out of the tournament. I think they'll be out quarter-final or before. I wouldn't be surprised if they went out in the round of 16 or 32, to be honest with you. I don't think they'll do what a lot of people think they'll do.
You have heard it here first.
Personally, but I think I agree with your prediction with Morocco. I think they are going to surprise a lot of people. I don't think they're going to be beating France, but I think they could do very well. If we get through that quarter-final, Matthew, remember this is if we win our group.
Mm-hmm.
The semi-final is most likely to be against Argentina, but could also be against Colombia or Portugal. Now, Colombia is another team.
Yeah, nasty team there.
I think they could surprise a lot of people.
Do you know what?
Very, very well.
I'd prefer to play one of the others than Colombia.
Argentina, I don't really want to play Portugal. I hate Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a smug
Do you
arsehole.
hate him more than Jordan Pickford?
Yeah.
Do you?
Ever since that wink. I've never forgiven him.
The infamous Wayne Rooney.
I've never forgiven him for that wink. But I don't really want to play Portugal. But would I prefer to play Argentina?
I don't really fear either of them. Portugal or Argentina.
I think I'd rather play Portugal over Argentina.
Yeah. But I don't it's France and Spain that I fear.
It's Spain.
Yeah.
That's the team to beat.
Portugal,
if you're going to win it, you've got to beat Spain.
It's an Asian team, not Asian.
Aging. You sure it's not Asian?
Well, it might be.
Cristiano Ronaldo looks like he's got a bit of tie in it.
How dare you? And that's fine, Alan.
That's absolutely
That's
fine.
Yeah, I don't feel either of those. I think the Argentina team are still heavily reliant on Messi, and
But what
he's
a player.
He's 106.
Yeah, but what a player.
Yeah, small man syndrome.
I'm definitely Team Messi. Ronaldo can go.
No, I'm not getting into that debate with you.
Ronaldo can suck a dandelion.
Maybe he has.
Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe that's why he's got the face on him.
What in it? Yeah. Anyway, so semi-final, most likely Argentina, but could be Colombia, Portugal. And yeah, it could be anyone. This is just
Doesn't
most
matter
likely.
who we're playing, Alan. We're winning it.
And then the final would then be most likely Spain, but could also be France. And like I say, Spain are the team to beat. If you're going to win the World Cup, you've got to beat Spain. And that's the clincher.
I mean, I don't know what the other side of the draw could look like for either of those two teams, but
It'd be very nice for us if someone took Spain out early on, got a lucky 1-0 sneaky win.
Yeah. So who would you rather play? If England get to the final, the opponent is either going to be France or Spain.
I would prefer to play France.
Would you? I don't know.
Yeah.
France have got such a good team.
Yeah, but the French, you're forgetting that.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Matthew, moving on to the permutations if we are runners-up of the group. Now, this isn't as nice. If we're runners-up, the round of 32 is most likely to be Portugal. Could also be Colombia. Now, I don't want to play either of those, especially in the round of 32.
So Portugal or Colombia?
It's whoever finishes top of their group.
And what was the options if you finished top again?
Uzbekistan or Congo. It's a world of difference, isn't there?
Yeah.
And then the round of 16 would be Spain or Argentina.
Hence why winning the group is...
Quarter-final, Belgium or Turkey. Semi-final, France or Holland. And then the final, most likely Argentina, but could also be Croatia, Spain or Brazil. That's a horrible route.
Would you not have an argument to say that we actually play better when we're playing the better teams?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think we really struggle against quote-unquote weaker teams. But we play... It's almost like we have to play... It's almost like the mentality previously has been, it's only... Let's use New Zealand because we just played them. And they're half-assed. Yeah. Whereas a big team, if you're going out and you're playing a bigger team, it's almost like we've got to perform, and they do.
I think England really struggle when they're playing a weaker team that sit behind the ball.
Yeah.
Is what they say in football terms, park the bus, where they just have 11 players behind the ball, and then England... We have too much of the ball and we don't know what to do with it. We
struggle to do anything because there's no space.
Just go side to side, from winger to winger, back to the goalkeeper. We've got no penetration, Alan. And let's be honest, we all like a bit of penetration. And that's
absolutely fine, Matthew.
That's fine.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of penetration.
And that's what we need. We need England to penetrate.
So what we're saying is, if we are runners-up in the group, then it's a world of pain. But, again, if you're going to win the World Cup, you've got to beat the good teams, mate.
Absolutely.
So if we finish third place, the likely route is round of 32 again.
Can we
Portugal,
finish third and still go through?
Yeah, there's 8 out of 12 best third place teams will go through.
All right, hit me with third place then.
So if we finish one of the best third places, round of 32 again is Portugal or Colombia, depending on who finishes second in that group. The round of 16 would be Switzerland or Canada. The quarter-final was most likely to be Argentina then, but could also be Uruguay. The semi-final, most likely to be Brazil, but could be Morocco. And then the final again would be most likely Spain or France.
I mean, there's an argument there that finishing third would be better than finishing second.
Definitely. That's a much nicer route.
Yeah.
Well, it's not much nicer, but it is nicer than runner-up, but nowhere near as nice as top in the group. So, yeah.
So what we're saying is, if we're in second place going into the last group stage, we need to lose.
Yeah, we'd rather finish third than second, honestly. Again, like I say, that's just something I've put together. It's not guaranteed, and it all depends on how the games go. But from the groups and who is most likely to progress and beat each other, that is at the pre-tournament most likely opponents for the routes.
And again, Alan, we've already started planning our trip to London for the winning team parade.
We don't want to be too far ahead of ourselves, but we've talked about it.
It's a foregone conclusion.
What did we say? We're gonna sleep in the entrance of a Woolworths?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's... Oh, no, we did say Mountain Warehouse.
Oh, yeah, we're going to sneak
Just
into
for the
Mountain
supplies.
Warehouse.
Sleep in one of the tents.
Yes.
Got it sorted, haven't we?
Easy, innit?
What do you feel about all this talk with this tournament about ticket prices? Have you seen all this?
Yeah, I don't think for a long time America will get it again, because I mean, even down to like train rides, a $1.50 train ride is going to cost people $100. They're just taking the piss.
I saw the other day about the water. So bottled water. It's going to be like $5.
But you can't take water in.
You can't take water in. Yeah.
But the players are having to have rest breaks because it's so hot, and they have to have water. But you can't take water, and you've got to buy it there. They're doing anything and everything to make as much money as possible.
I saw an England fan who's going out there, and he's got a ticket for the Croatia game, and he's paid just over £2,000 for it.
It's ridiculous.
Madness. Here's the other bit. They're playing, I can't remember the name of the stadium. It's a capacity of 94,000.
Yeah.
England and Croatia have a split of 8,000.
What, they've got 8,000 between them?
Yeah. The rest of the tickets is all corporate and stuff like that. All the delegations and like when has it gone from it being like a fans sport? Football is nothing without the fans, I think, is one of the quotes that comes out.
It still is a fan sport. However, the Americans, like I said, they're going to milk this for all it's worth, and it's going to bite them in the arse because in 8, 12, 16 years' time, when they're like, can we have the next World Cup?
Well, you'd like to
People
think so, yeah.
People are going to look at them and go, well, remember what you did last time? No hope, mate.
Who's got the next World Cup, do you know?
I can't
remember.
remember.
Qatar, is it?
Is it them again?
Or have I made that up?
I'm
No,
not
isn't
sure.
it like... Oh, it might be Saudi.
Shall I have a little look?
Have a little look. What's your first memory of a World Cup? Or what's your favourite memory of a World Cup? Mine is Zinedine Zidane.
Oh, go on.
France against Italy in the final. Zinedine Zidane's last game of his career. He was retiring at the end of that game.
Yeah.
And Marco Materazzi, the Italian defender.
Say that again?
Marco Materazzi.
The 2030 FIFA World Cup will be held in Morocco, Portugal and Spain.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Well, thanks.
Marco Materazzi, please continue.
He said some hurty words.
What to Zidane?
To Zidane about his sister, I think. And in a moment of madness, Zinedine Zidane, one of the best players in the world, then, and probably still is, headbutted him in the chest, and he went down like a sack of shit.
I can picture it.
So mine's not even a footballing. Kind of tells you a little bit about me. I liked the violence. And he absolutely leathered him. Headbutted him. Materazzi went down. It was brilliant. And it was almost like, fuck you.
Have that.
Yeah. Last game, don't give a shit.
My earliest memories from the World Cup is collecting the stickers and doing the Panini books.
We're doing that at the moment. However, they're not as good as they used to be, Alan.
No, they're not.
They're a lot smaller.
They're a lot smaller, and there's a lot more stickers to collect. Again, they're milking it for all it's worth.
Yeah, I'm sure. Isn't there like 300 stickers in this one?
There's more than that.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's like 1,000.
And
mate.
a packet of stickers is now £1.25, Alan.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not going to mention any names, Spar Shop in Foy, they've scribbled out how much it is on the packet and now selling them at £2 a packet. That is scandalous.
I can't believe people... I've heard other people have been doing that as
Madness. I remember, you'll probably be the same, swap shops up at the post office.
Yeah.
Taking them in on a Saturday morning.
Tell you what, these days there's Facebook groups and you can swap with random strangers. You put your list of needs and your list of swaps, and people will go through and say, "Oh, I need 16 of yours and I've got 12 in mine."
I'm pretty sure
people will post them to each other.
That is unheard of.
It's incredible.
Yeah, paninis. Not a bacon, brie and cranberry one, Alan.
Oh, I've had a few people come to me and said they've had to have one of them.
Really?
Yeah, they've had to have a bacon, brie and cranberry panini after listening
We were
to our
very
podcast.
hungry after that episode.
We was.
So that's your World Cup memory, paninis.
That's my.
I love that it's still going.
Yeah.
Because it could have just been one of those things that just fizzled out over the years.
A physical book, Matthew.
I know.
You can't get a digital sticker book. Well, you
How
probably can,
did you ever fill one? Did you ever complete it?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did.
I completed the last World Cup.
Did you?
I've still got it in my house.
How much do you reckon that cost you?
Oh, hundreds.
It's mad. Like now you can just go onto their webpage and order the ones you need.
There's only a certain amount you can do.
That's cheating.
You were always able to do that. There used to be a form in the back of like the Premier League '96. There was a form, and you could order up to 50 stickers to complete the book. It wasn't a case of just order them all.
50 stickers, the ones that you actually needed.
The ones you needed to
so it still
complete
wasn't potluck.
up to 50. But you could, say I needed, I need number 26 and 103, and they'd send you the exact stickers. In fact, what I used to do back in the Premier League days when I was collecting the books, I used to wait until I had about 20 stickers to go, and I would order the ones to fill my book, and then I'd order an extra set of the Man United ones for me cupboard.
Of course you did.
And I put them up on the wall.
I used to love doing that. My bedroom was covered in posters. People don't do that anymore, do they?
Nah, not really.
I had all sorts on mine. Jordan, not the international team. She was up there for years. I wouldn't put her up there now.
No, she's changed.
Changed? So basically what we've decided
is England are going to win the World Cup.
It's coming home.
That's what we've the conclusion we've come to.
Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.
We're going to watch any of the games together.
At 9 o'clock in the evening, I very much doubt it. I'll be fast asleep, Alan.
Oh, well, I'll catch up with you from the games the following day then.
Thanks, everyone.
Best of luck to us all. Best of luck to the England team.
And commiserations to everybody else.
And most of all, best of luck to Phil Babb.
Good old Phil. Alan?
Yeah?
Now fuck off.
Yeah, fair enough.